Hello, this is Flo0954, and today I'm going to be making a video about the Morse Costumes Halloween 2021 animatronics. Now for all the animatronics to roll out, so that I could talk about the full list. Now here are some just house cleaning things real quick. A, this isn't in any order. Like, it's not from worst to best or best to worst. It's just in ways that they came to my mind. Secondly, there are no distortions and limited props on here, so if you want to see my opinions on those, you've come to the wrong place. So, anyways, now, with the line of the small 3-foot-tall greeters this year, this one probably makes the most sense, because it's a doll, and dolls tend to be kind of small. So, that's my thoughts on it. The phrases are kind of generic. Next is the witch greeter. Now, again, phrases are generic, and it just looks generic. I don't understand why it's 3 foot. It doesn't really work for a witch. Next is the Little Top Clown, the next installment of the greeters line. And, I don't really like this one, just because A, it's a small clown, but B, the phrases are reused, and the Big Top Clown from last year in Home Depot was way better. The final greeter is the Scarecrow one. I don't really like this one either, because it just looks plasticky, and the phrases are just super generic. Alright, now for some of the life-sized ones. So, the first life-sized one is the Hooded Phantom. Now, I don't hate this guy, but I don't love him. I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty expensive. And for what you get, it's just some cloth on like a frame. So, it's not that great. Because, the phrases are reused, but they work. So, the next one is Cotton Candice, which in my opinion is probably one of the worst ones of the year. Because, okay. Would it be so hard for Morse Costumes to make just one more big monster thing? Whether it's a clown or a skeleton or something new. Because just having the kid in the cotton candy machine, it's too comical and stuff. And plus you can see an open part in the back of its shirt when you see the back of it. Yeah, I don't really like this one. The next is the Cellar Dweller. Now, after seeing the video of this guy in Trans World, he's really cool. I really like this one. He's great, and, just really creepy. I like the name, the phrases work, so that's my thoughts on that one. The next is the 10-foot-tall Towering Reaper with digital eyes. I don't like this guy's phrases, but he actually looks really cool. The way his mouth is just looks really good. And the chest lights up green, which is pretty interesting. And the digital eyes look great on him. So the next one is the Soothsayer. For some reason, I like this one. I don't know if it's the eyes or just the general look, but I find this a pretty good witch prop, which is strange because I don't usually like witches. So, that's really cool. The only complaint about I have, though, is that the crystal ball just looks super plasticky and it's nothing new. But yeah, the next one is the remake of the Lunging Witch, now with digital eyes. This one's, I didn't think she needed digital eyes. And yeah, it works, but it just doesn't look too great. And in the same vein as that, we have the digitalized Lunging Reaper. And again, this is the same thoughts as the Witch. Just because I don't really like his phrases. And he didn't need the digital eyes. And I don't really like the eye effect. We're getting a bunch. Ones like the Peekaboo Clown I liked more, but to each their own. Alright, so the next one is the Scorched Scarecrow. I don't know, I guess they remade this guy and just put in extra phrases and stuff. I haven't really seen the new phrases yet, but I like the original, so I'm pretty sure it was good. And the next is the long-awaited Jack Stalker. Now, when we first got wind of him existing, he was like kept secret. But now that he's out, he's really cool. Probably one of the best of the year. And I just really like his look. And I like the one with the legs instead of just a solid cloak. He looks more like a kind of creature. I like how he's talking to the pumpkin. And the one problem I have with it, though, is the pumpkin looks like a very cheap plastic. And I feel like the face looks a little too cartoony. But that's not too much of a problem. So, Now, yeah, we're on to the Techie Toys ones of the year. So the first one is the remake of the Rosemary animatronic. Now, Techie is usually really good with their animatronics. They don't change much and they look the exact same. This one is not an example of that. Because, I never really cared for the original, so I didn't freak out when I saw this was coming out. Just, But B, from what we've seen in Trans World, its shoulders don't look very good, so it just looks like a lunging head on a stick. And this one just doesn't work, with what the original one had going for it. Because having the Levitator girl's face just makes it look more demonic and possessed, which is just, it was more creepy when it was just more normal looking. But, I also don't really like the new audio. Then we have the Possessed Wall Hanger remake, which nobody really knew was happening this year. And, to be honest, I kind of like the original, and it was pretty creepy. So, it's good that they brought her back. Next is the Witchy Witch, I think it's called. And, I actually kind of like it. This is another good witch animatronic. So far, around what's been happening recently, Techie Toys has been doing pretty well. I mean, they made Harvester of Souls, and most of the animatronics I own are made by Techie. So, I like this one. I find it kind of cool looking. I like the pumpkin it has. Oh, wait, yeah. The Twisting Zombie. That exists. So, Yeah. Same with the Twisting Clown. By the way, these are both ones from this year. They're not very original. I don't really like their animation. And it's just they're just kind of boring, if you know what I mean. I don't really like the phrases of the clown, and I don't like their height. I don't really like these guys. And the last one is the Possessed Crawling Girl. Now, this is just a rip-off of Bloodthirsty Betty from 2019. So, there's that. So, I don't really like this one either. It's just very bland. But those are all for the year, I think. I might have missed a few, but... Oh, also, if you're a subscriber to this channel, by the way, if you're not, please subscribe. If you've watched this far of the video, then chances are you didn't hate it. So please, just subscribe. It would be really cool if you did. So, yeah. I haven't been posting my spirit ideas for the year that much now. Just because I ran out of ideas and just kind of burnt out. I think I'm starting to get a few more. So that's interesting. So yeah, that was the video for today. I will see you on the next one. So please like and subscribe. Goodbye.